Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hots or Shots. I'm your host Johnny Clearwater, and with me today, my guest is Engine Witty. How are you, man?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Not too bad. I'm glad to have you here. So I've heard some people call you Ingenuity, but literally your name is Engine Witty, so I don't even know where they're getting that. Where's this ingenuity coming from?
Are you familiar with the word ingenuity?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of a play on words. Like, I've always been a think tank, thus the engine part, and being witty myself. You've been on PYPT, and
so that's I
heard
said.
Me throw puns out there. So
when I look at it,
ingenuity. Yeah,
I see Engine Witty.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So that's for the record, just so you know. I'll be calling you Engine Witty.
Do what you gotta do.
So we have all kinds of different viewers. Some new, some old, and some may know you, some may not. So. You want to take a second and let people know a little bit about yourself?
Sure, I am Engine Witty, Ingenuity, Shaolin, however you want to refer to me. Also a witness, the brainchild behind the Alliance, which is a curation group. We're heavy into quality on Steemit. And I want to give a shout out to James Steen for giving me this shirt because it's awesome. Had to do it. But yes, I am a witness. I'm a different kind of witness. I'm not your technical dev like a lot of the higher ups out there. I'm what you call a social witness. I mean, you see me out there, you see me talking to people, you see me everywhere. Who me? I'm right here right now with Johnny. So,
you know what? As far as the witness goes, I'm a believer that of the top 20, at least half should be the developing type, and I definitely think that the other half should be the social type. Because realistically, most of them don't cross.
It's a social platform. I mean, you've got to have people out there doing it.
Where how are you doing with your witness so far? Are you moving up?
I'm consistently staying in the top 100 now. Actually.
Top 100?
So, yeah.
So we got to get you into the 20.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of the reasons we have you here too. I want to be able to sit down with some of the witnesses and give people an understanding of who you are, and especially now, like for an example, like with you. Because you're taking the social aspect, this is a great chance to, we're going to go through some questions, and you just get to be who you are in general, and
that's what I do best, man. Be me.
So, have you seen it? Have you seen the show?
Huh? Yeah, I'm like you. I have kids, so it's hard to sit through a whole show, an episode, but I have seen bits and pieces of several of them. Yes, I watched Instructors last week what I could, and I was cracking up.
I got one of mine with me. We're gonna hear him. It's the way it rolls.
Yeah.
Being a parent doesn't
you understand.
Stop.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's easy. I'm just used to it. All right, so it starts with the flip, man. We need to find out if we're gonna do hots or shots today. So it's time to test your fate.
All right, pick it and flip it.
Yeah, man. Just give it a go.
All right, let's see what we get.
Oh man, hots. Oh, we're in trouble. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Just hit a button, Morty. Disqualified.
What are you doing?
A C.
Welcome back, everybody. So, Engine Witty flipped hots. So, what we got in front of us today is we found this amazing barbecue place called Hogwood in Franklin, Tennessee. They're a new company. They've just been open a few weeks ago, and if you were looking for some serious barbecue, Hogwood's the place to go. So we wanted to thank the people that got this food for us, and man, this is what do you think, buddy? You
Smells good.
How are you?
It smells good, to be honest with you.
How are you with spicy food?
I'm not, to be honest with you. It's going to be a challenge, but we'll see if we're up to it.
We got water here for you. There's an extra one on the side. If you get a little messy, hit the paper towels. We had this one guest that tried to get crafty and slid wet paper towels into the show, but it started a tradition. So we have on every episode now, there's a plate over there with some wet paper towels that might help get through some of this. But you won't know how it's going to roll until we just get going. So
let's do it, man.
Well, we eat first and then we do a question. Are you ready to go? All right, I'm ready to go. This first sauce is G Love's special sauce.
G Love's?
Yep. There was a band in the 90s, G Love.
Cool. Yeah, I do remember that actually. No shit.
Him and his family make it. Yeah.
For real?
Yep.
Wow. Taste the pepper in that one. I'm heading for the water now.
Other than a family member, who's been the most important person in your life?
Other than a family member?
Mm-hmm.
Like recently or throughout my entire life altogether?
It's however you choose to answer that. It's up to you.
Well, probably have to say a guy. He's not on Steemit or anything, so nobody's going to really know him. His name's Mike Foster. When my parents moved up to Minnesota from the Army base down in South Carolina, we went to the same daycare. We went to the same kindergarten, same first grade, second grade. We had all the same teachers right through sixth grade. And right up until 10th grade, we had, we went to school together. And then he moved to the town over because his parents bought a house out by the lake and it was more convenient for them. But we have been through some shit. I mean, his dad was kind of a little meaner than most dads, I guess you could say. And he made his way to my house a few times. I actually saved him from drowning one time during the winter. He fell through the ice, and I sprawled out and I pulled him up out of the ice. And his mom was not very happy about that, needless to say. I went running over there a few times to avoid a few whoopings, and we've kept in touch. He lives out in California. He's a nurse.
So you guys still friends today?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Facebook's the only way I really keep in touch with him, but I'd love if he came to Steve. Get some.
It's your job to get him there, man.
Yeah.
You're a community leader, man.
Well, we maybe once every 6 months. It's not like close personal contact.
I know
it's
it
not
is.
as close
Maybe
as
it's
I
time
want it to be.
Maybe it's time to spark that fire again,
Go out
man.
there in San Diego, see Marianne West.
Right on, man. Right on. Okay, so let's move on. This next sauce here, this is Secret Aardvark Habanero Hot.
Aardvark Habanero Hot.
It's got a great flavor.
Smells good.
And that brisket is really tender. Really, really nice.
That's borderline tenderloin, man.
What life skills are rarely taught, but extremely useful?
What life skills are rarely taught, but extremely useful? I grew up in a different part of the world than most people. I come from a reservation where they teach a lot about respecting their elders. And that's one thing I've noticed, at least in today's society, that doesn't happen a lot. I mean, there's these, what do you call it? Self-entitled children everywhere. They don't even have spankings or hardly any discipline in school. So I think respect of those that came before you and listening to their words and respecting their advice and their wisdom is one thing that is not taught anymore that I feel should be.
You think of anything else, or you just want to stick with one?
Well, there's probably others. Communication itself. I mean, you go to school, people don't really teach you how to be social. You just kind of have to meld yourself
especially
into
with
it.
the way technology is today.
Yeah, I mean, everything is bop, 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 bop. I mean, even in the same room, you'll see people sitting there texting back and forth.
I mean, when we were kids, they still introduced us to pen pals and stuff. Remember?
Yeah, we did chain letters and all
that
kinds of cool
was
shit.
real important to learn about the written word and how to communicate with somebody.
We had
that's
during
gone now,
what was it, Operation Desert Shield. Our class did a thing where we wrote to different soldiers.
Right.
So they had something to look forward to when they came back. Well, not necessarily something to look forward to, but just someone said, "Hey, I'm there. What are you doing?" kind of thing. And we got several letters back and forth. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy they don't
communication
push
is
that anymore.
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's two sufficient
It's
answers,
huge.
man. We can run with that. So let's just keep on cruising, man. So this next sauce, this is a Palo Alto, and this is made by the Palo Alto firefighters.
Palo Alto, like where
Palo Alto,
where
in
they, where
California.
they from?
They make.
I don't get out there much.
No, but still, it's a great hot sauce made by some firemen. All the sales go to funding their department. It's pretty cool, man. I think as far as the meats go, this might be one of the best ones on this because this has got a barbecue type heat to it, and I think this one's gonna be delicious, man.
Nice. They got a Firehouse Subs here. I don't know how national that is, but there's several here. If you...
We have them too.
Oh, that's like the steak sauce. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I said it's gonna be one of the best ones to enjoy here for the meat.
Very flavorful.
It's cumin is the lead taste in that. That's why it goes good with the beef.
Taste buds starting to go a little numb on that one. That's got a strong afterbite, dude.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
At least on my mouth, I don't know. Shit, you reaching for the water too.
This might get rough for you, man.
Told you.
Well, there's no shame in my game.
I don't do hot much, man. So
I'm not a Superman here.
I'm not claiming to be either. Batman, sure.
That water's here. There's wet paper towels for a reason, man. We're not here to play around. What are some things that are okay to do occasionally, but definitely not okay to do daily?
Masturbate. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. That's probably a daily thing.
Yeah, but nobody's saying that it shouldn't be.
Occasionally, probably doing hots or shots. I don't think you should do that on a daily basis.
I gotta agree with you.
You know from experience firsthand.
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
you know, I'm on a week trip here where I'm cramming episodes in. So right now I am doing it daily, and I can tell you, it's most definitely better. It's okay occasionally, but
I've heard all things in moderation. You
Well-
know? I mean, I like my wine. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't claim to be an alcoholic or anything like that because I'm not. But I like my wine. I've got 2 bottles chilling in my, what do we call that? The windowsill.
gotcha.
Up
Okay.
above my desk right now at the house, and they've been sitting there a couple months. Everything in moderation. I don't think you should go out and drink every day. I guess that's the answer to the question. That
I
should
agree.
be something you can do
I agree
occasionally.
with that. I'm doing enough drinking with the show right now that
Yeah.
I don't have to do any drinking outside of it. from
Yeah,
the point anymore.
I bet. Dude.
I mean, this week and it's. I mean, yeah, no, you're 100% right. But that's the thing that's kind of neat about it at the same time is like I'm getting my fill of these sinful pleasures in a week.
Right.
I won't take the next trip won't be until July.
On the topic of food, though, now that I think about it, since we're going to elaborate a little bit, fast food. I mean, a lot of people don't really think about it.
Oh,
But
as far in regards to this answer, yeah, that's a good one.
That's horrible for you.
Occasionally,
I mean, I've been
you know.
getting in a really bad habit because I have little kids, as most people know, and it's easy.
Because they love chicken nuggets, man.
Yeah. French fries. They're not really big on the chicken nuggets. They love the French fries, man. They
Oh,
just
man.
chow on them.
Chicken nuggets
Can I
is
have
the
some more
thing.
French fries, Daddy?
I got to the point now that we're making a lot of just handmade chicken strips at the house, man. I love doing it because they come out so damn big. Yeah, banging them out. But
Good. I got one of those like George Foreman grills. I'll grill some.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. That's another good answer. Fast food for sure. Occasionally,
Yeah.
every day.
No.
No. I mean, there's a reason we're the most obese country in the world.
It's our number one killer, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Dude, I don't pretend I don't have it yet. I don't, man. I like to eat. I enjoy it.
I'm bigger than I used to be. I ain't gonna
And
lie.
I think I'm also starting to pack on some of the sympathy weight right now because we're expecting another.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
did not know that.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, yeah, I thought I
knew
mentioned
you
that
had the
before.
one, but I didn't know.
That's the one that she's brewing right now. Will be 5th. Yeah, I got a 16-year-old, a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
a
I knew
9-year-old,
the
a
teenagers.
4-year-old.
Yeah, because you're like trying to keep up with me, aren't you? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm Irish, man. We're breeders.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Somebody's got to plant
I feel
potatoes,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
All right,
harvest
man.
them for that matter.
So this next sauce is Angry Goat Company's Purple Hippo.
Purple Hippie.
It's got a really unique flavor. There's some heat that comes in, but it starts with the ingredient's prickly pear. So there's this interesting sweetness right from the beginning.
Been a long time since I had any prickly pear. My dad used to grow those a long time ago. Ooh.
Probably got a knife there.
Falling apart over here. Oh yeah, that's real sweet.
It'll come on the back end, but that initial flavor is fantastic. This is one of the new sauces I put on the show.
Now what's the main bite in that?
Prickly pear and scorpion. Start to feel that heat a little bit now, right?
A little bit, yeah.
It's
tongue's already numb.
It's a great start, though. The way they made that sauce is fantastic. What are 3 things you think about every day?
3 things I think about every day. First one, I'm gonna bail and take the easy route. My kids. I mean, as soon as I wake up, that's the first thing on my mind. You know.
Dude,
Did they sleep okay? You know, are they gonna be waking up angry?
That don't have kids.
Or
they don't get that I can answer kids to half of these questions. Once you're a parent, man, it changes everything.
It does. It really does. I mean, there's a lot of things that I used to do that I don't do anymore, simply because I'm trying to set a decent example for them and that kind of thing. So that's the first thing I think about. And throughout the day, I'm thinking about it constantly too. If whatever I'm doing is that going to affect them? How it's going to affect them? How are they going to look at it 10 years down the road? So that's just a constant thought. Just like this show, they're going to see it. They'll be like, Dad, you said you did the TV show, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, yeah, it'll be out. You'll see it. Don't worry. So I always keep that in mind. 2, second thing I think about.
They don't have to be in order, by the way. This is just every day.
Just 3 things. Hang on. My mouth's better. I still got 6 more. God dang it. Okay. Second thing I think about. Believe it or not, my pets. Because as soon as I get up, I have this huge Great Dane, and he is like, boom, right in my face. Daddy, I gotta go outside. Kind of thing. So I get up, I usher him outside. I got 2 other dogs. They follow suit. I make sure they're fed, watered, that kind of thing. But I grew up around pets. My dad, he bred Springer Spaniels, Brittany Spaniels, Rottweilers. My mom did Poodles and Shih Tzus. So pets, well, dogs mainly.
I'm a dog
guy. I've always been huge into dogs. So that's something else I think about. Really?
16 years.
Wow, good hunters.
When she died, I had her cremated, and I had her ashes turned into a glass ornament with these glass blowers up in Seattle that take your pet's ashes and turn it into the glass. So you got this spiral.
This makes me want to cry, man.
Dude,
that's sweet as shit.
Careful with wiping your eyes, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
Yeah, but I'm a dog guy. All right, so I get that one.
They say man's best friend for a reason.
That's 2.
I ain't going to lie about that.
One more, man. What do you got?
3. Number 3. I mean, it may seem kind of greedy, but money. That's always on my mind. It's always right there. I mean, because that's what the world revolves around. I mean, hands down, it's just there. Because I grew up, I didn't have a lot of money. We'll just say that I did a lot of things that weren't exactly legal.
I've been there.
Yeah. So, and when my parents, they didn't have money. My mom worked 2 jobs. My dad worked 2 jobs. I had to, figure out a way to get my own money. So, yeah, I always got the money on my mind.
They're on the same. Look, for me, it's my 3 are kids for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, as a parent, that means a lot of shit already.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, my wife, and with my wife, it just depends on my mood for the day of how can I intentionally piss her off today, or how can I intentionally not piss her off today. So that goes through my mind every day, and then 100% money. Whether it be how am I going to push this new entrepreneurial move that I'm doing today, or what's a new thing that I can approach, or money's always on the brain.
See, my lady, she's real independent, so she's usually back there around 4, 5, 6 maybe. I don't have to worry about her too much.
I don't
she
have
holds
to
it
worry
down,
about
man.
her.
I'm telling you.
There's a reason we have them. They're the glue between the brick, man.
They are.
But so that's why it's one of those. My thought is, I'm like I said, it's one of the, how can I piss her off today, or how can I make sure I don't?
Yeah.
Just depends on my mood for the day.
I feel you. Yeah.
So yeah, no, those are solid answers. I can't argue with it. My wife's going to come in there before the pets. That changed a little bit since mine passed. So she was my best friend, man. 16 years.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel you.
That was half my life.
I've had a couple.
Well, not anymore, but almost half my life, man. Yeah, that was rough to get over.
Did you train her as a hunter, or did she come train?
No, just trained her as a best friend, which means you didn't have to train them to do nothing. Right. Just have a bowl of food for them, and you'll always be their best friend. And a little bit of love. That's they don't ever ask.
Brings
for
back some memories, man.
Dude, I'm a dog guy. I always have been. I've had Brittany Spaniels. I had Chesapeake Bay Retrievers, Greyhounds that we adopted off the racetrack. I've been dogs for a while. We have this, and when I say we, I really mean my wife. We have this absolutely retarded Chihuahua right now. I mean, I seriously think Pet Rock has more intelligence.
I was gonna say that's like the one dog I don't have a whole lot
I can't
of
stand
respect
little
for.
tiny dogs.
Me
None.
either.
But she had it before me and her, so that's all it was.
Poodles are fairly smart. You know, I grew up with them and the Shih Tzus, but the poodles, I mean the Chihuahuas. Yeah, my sister-in-law has one, and it is like you say, it's borderline retarded. I mean,
Next up,
it'll run into furniture. And, all right, what do we got?
This is Lucky Dog.
Lucky Dog sounds like my kind of sauce here. What's the primary ingredient in this one?
Fire roasted Trinidad scorpion. It's a different type of scorpion pepper.
Very mellow.
We try to take it easy to get started. You know, you don't want to just knock somebody out right from the beginning.
I think that one was the hottest so far. Number 4.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fantastic sauce. This one's got some heat too. I mean, they all do. They all have.
This one's my favorite.
And it's more like heat's in a different way.
This one's.
Oh, the one
what's it
that's
called?
like
I
steak
swear,
sauce, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's why I said I figure out of these, that's probably going to be the one that goes the best with this. Yeah, my mouth's getting a little warm.
They creep up on you a little bit, though, don't it?
Huh. If you had a heads-up display, you know what a heads-up display? You know, all right. If you had a heads-up display that showed 3 stats about any person you looked at, what 3 stats do you want it to show?
Wow. Any person anywhere in the world?
Every person.
Every person? All inclusive?
You have a heads-up display that shows you 3 stats.
How many times they've lied?
Okay.
How often they have... No.
Yeah, I mean, some stuff can be numbered. Some stuff could be like a power bar.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking...
Okay, yeah, that's why I said, you know.
Yeah, definitely how many times they lied, because I'm all about trust, man. And if a person has a bad track record, it's going to be hard for me to coordinate things with them. Man, that's a tough question, buddy.
It's interesting.
Yeah, different. Their motivation level to succeed
Okay.
in their goals.
I like that one a lot.
In their goals. It's just going to be different for everybody. You know. Everybody will have a different meter. Third one.
That's definitely one that I would have for sure.
Their success rate.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like a sub-graph of this one, I guess.
See, like for me, I think I would dodge that one just because some of the most successful people I ever meet have had more failures than.
Well,
but it's also because they were motivated
with
to
success
try.
rate, it would be like a personal success rate, not like, hey, that person made partner in this company or whatever. I mean, the little goals that they set throughout life. How often, because if they are motivated and they have that success rate, that means their ambition is high enough to complete pretty much any task. And if you add the lying onto it, that's how well you can trust them as a business partner. I don't know, that money at the back of my mind thing. So.
I can't argue with that. Money makes the world go round.
It does.
It's the sad truth, but it's the truth. Mm-hmm. People that try to ignore that make zero sense to me. Like, I never think about money.
I mean,
you must be broke then.
There's a lot of things the world revolves on. I mean, there's love. there's money, and in some countries it's control and power. I mean, it all depends on what part of the pendulum you're swinging on at what time. But yes,
I like it. Solid answer, man. It's not. It's a curveball question there.
anybody can answer that.
These are all random, man. That's the thing that's fun about it. Sometimes they can get real personal. Sometimes things are funny in there. It's 100% random. But we're gonna keep on moving, man. So we got the first 5 done.
Rolled.
First half is over.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not burning like I thought I would be.
Yeah, we're about to get there. This next one is probably it's about the end of the friendliness.
The wall's coming.
This is called
Rogue.
It's got a nice kick, but it's similar to how the prickly pear one is.
It's sweet and
sassy.
sassy.
It's blood orange, and you're gonna taste the blood orange right away, and then hope that you can hold on to that for as long as you can. But this is we're still good here, man. Okay,
we're still good here. Blood orange, huh? See how it goes. Hold on, I need to hold on to it as long as I can. That's like some minty pickled sweet and sour sauce shit. Holy fuck. Oh! I think there's a piece like stuck in the back of my throat and it's making my nose water. Alright, here we go. I'm good. Let's do it.
Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Never having to work again, or never having to sleep again?
Never having to sleep again. Hands down.
Yeah? Why?
Oh, wow. Why? Because
yeah,
then
why
I could just get done everything I've wanted to get done.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how many
for your
times,
sake, I'm asking why.
I don't know how many times I've looked at stuff and like throughout a day, and I'm like, oh, if I had 4 more hours, I could accomplish this and get this done and this done and this done. If I didn't have to sleep, shit, I'd already be cruising the world in my yacht and picking people up and taking them for rides. Like, hey, come with me. Let's go take a trip around the Cape Pen, or something like that. That would be just amazing if I didn't have to sleep. And it'd be like fucking automaton droid.
My answer is the same, a slightly different reason. It's because I'll always be working.
I don't want to miss anything.
I'll never, never having to work and not wanting to work are two different things. I love doing shit.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll never want to just call it quits. But I want to get it. I'd love to get it to a point where I don't have to work, and now I'm just doing it because it's something I enjoy, and I'll continue to, Plus, then you keep stacking anyway.
Yeah.
But it's when you have to, and then I agree with the never sleep because there is just not enough hours in the day. Ever.
There really isn't.
I mean, the more time I have, the more I can accomplish. Period. It's that simple. And I mean, on average, I already only sleep 4 to 5 hours a day.
It's about the same here.
Yeah, I mean, there's just...
I mean, like with Steemit itself.
It's just wasting time.
The Steemit itself, I'm like, I want to do this post, I want to do this post, I need to do this post, I need to do this post. And by the time it's all said and done, between the different accounts I have, I'm looking 5-6 posts a day between, the Alliance and the contests I run with Killer Whale and my own personal stuff. And then I'm like, oh, wow, he posted, she posted, I need to go read this. And if I had 5 or 6 more hours in a day, I could read all that and I'd be comfortable. But then I'd probably want more time if I really think about it. Wouldn't you want more time?
If you didn't have to sleep, there's no end to the time.
Yeah,
which is cool.
True.
If you didn't ever have to sleep again, it doesn't matter if there's only 24 hours in a day, because that doesn't change anything for you. You're on a constant flow. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you mean? I did read that. Didn't read it when you might have wanted me to. Bitch.
I read it. Yeah.
It's so there's that little bit of line there, but. Dude, we're cruising, man. We're cruising. This is
that one's chunky. That one looks scary, man.
Which one looks scary?
This one. It's got chunks in it.
This these, you look at the labels, a lot of these look pretty and cute and nice and friendly. It starts right there. So the name of this company is Hellfire.
Fucking killer clown.
And the name of the sauce is Evil Bastard. And we'll just leave it at that, man.
It's Pennywise over there looking at us. Oh boy. Tastes good though. Similar to the steak sauce flavor, you know.
I burn them as I go through, so I don't have all these.
No repeats with anybody.
Not in the early episodes, you know what I mean? This is the end of the first run of cards. I've got a stack like this. This is the end of that. Once these run out, I'll go back to reshuffling from the beginning again. Somehow I forgot to pull that one. A little more?
Just in case I drool a little bit.
It's okay. We rent these houses, so I'm not worried about it.
That one, afterbite, is brutal, man.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. When you hear the word adventure, what comes to mind?
A safari. I don't know why, but that was the first thing that popped into my head. I'm a fisherman. I'm a hunter. So, to me, a great adventure would be going out, you know, in the Congo or the Amazon or something like that with a big old 50 caliber and taking down some big game or something like that. That would be an adventure. Maybe not necessarily in a Jeep, but, you know.
How about where?
Foot to foot. Like I said, Congo or Amazon or something like that. Africa, maybe, you know, somewhere south of the Veldt.
I wouldn't take me personally, I wouldn't take the hunting approach to that. But I would love a safari. You know what I mean? But I'd be much more on the... I love to fish, but I'm not a hunter.
I want to catch some of them tiger fish over there in the Congo. Oh, those look like amazing fighters. Hold on 1 second.
You got to.
Okay, I think we're good. But yeah, Africa's got some just ginormous fish. Or go up to Scotland or Ireland, catch some of those whales catfish.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You ever watched was it Jeremy Rush? His show?
Is it the River Monsters guy? Yeah. I like when he does it manually, pulls them out of there with his bare hands. That's just sick, man. How you doing?
Holy fuck! I mean, holy crap! My tongue is pain. So much pain. If my tongue had tear ducts, it would be crying.
This is the final stretch.
All right, I think we're good. Seriously, I can't feel my tongue. I mean, I can feel it. It's like on fire. Let's do it.
You need a second?
I'm good. Whenever you are, I'm ready to roll. I think I need about a block of ice.
I just sniffed on this one, man. So this is new. This very, very specifically was added to this lineup for this trip to punish.
Steemit.
She has talked a lot of shit these last 2 weeks. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, we put a little bit of a hurting on her.
Oh, she gonna be hurting. I'm hurting.
I don't know. I mean, I know some of the sauces that she's had, and I mean, she can gut it. But I wanted to make sure we caught her at least once. So we brought this one in, and this is Grinders is the company that makes it. It's a restaurant.
Grinders.
And the sauce is called Death Nectar.
Ah.
This is the label.
Fuck, man. I like the label, though. It's called
Grinders, Death Nectar.
Death Nectar. They're trying to kill me over here.
I got to do this too, boy.
Yeah, but you've got somewhat of a tolerance here. You've been doing this, you know, several
I don't have a tolerance to this
times.
one yet.
Oh, well, true. It is new. Let's give her a go.
Good luck, man.
To you, too. I think I'm out the wall, though. I don't know if you're going to do anything to me. Maybe on the back end of the throat. Fuck, that's hot. I mean, man, that's hot. That's like eating a straight fucking pepper, dude. Don't touch my eyes. Ask the question while I can still answer the damn thing. Holy shit. Seriously,
If you had $10 million, but could only spend it on things that start with the first letter of your name, what would you buy?
Jaguar. That'd be a good one. Jewels. Wow. Can I buy Juneau, Alaska?
I don't think for 10 million.
Maybe not 10 million. God dang it, dude.
I'm right there with you, man. I don't know how I got it on my lips either, but I did. It's not easing off yet
No, it's not.
by any means.
Fuck. Yeah.
It's fucking hot. That's just no joke, Rick. Wow. So the question for you now is, do you want to just try to barrel through, or do you want to wait a second?
Honestly, I don't think I can do anymore. Fucking gonna puke, man. That is hitting my stomach and punching me in all different kinds of directions right now.
Are you saying you're tapping out, or you want to think about it?
I'm thinking about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, I'm tapping out, man. Fuck.
Sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Told you I don't do hot.
Alright, so you got
Oh my god.
2 more questions to get through while you're dealing with that. Tell me about a bridge you don't regret burning.
I'll get there.
Welcome to Hots or Shots, man.
Fuck. I need more ice.
Got a whole nother bottle of water over there for you.
A bridge I don't regret burning.
You can thank
Steemit.
for that, by the way.
Steemit.
She talks some shit, dude.
I got respect for her. She can get past that one. Holy fuck.
Can you feel it in your teeth?
Yeah.
My teeth hurt, dude.
It's right here. That's kicking my ass right now. That's why I don't want to go further.
For me, it's all right here still. I think my stomach itself is used to being able to some of that. That doesn't ever stop.
My
man.
stomach is turning right now, boy.
This is like my lips are fucking on fire, dude. On fire. And then it's like it just rolls
Lips
right
are
over
fine.
the whole. For me, it's the whole roof of my mouth is just.
Tongue's burning and my stomach really bad.
So a bridge that you didn't mind burning.
Glad I burned.
Tell me about a bridge you don't regret burning.
My ex-wife. Fuck that bitch. I mean,
Fair enough, dude. We can leave it just there.
all right.
This ain't your ex-wife's episode.
Yeah.
That's good. I'll take it. This is the last one, man. You sure you don't want to?
I'm done, buddy.
All right.
No way.
What's the one thing you have always wanted someone to ask you about?
I'm just gonna let it sit in my mouth. Maybe that'll help. think I probably would have been better off for shots, man. It's painful in my gut.
You had to fate the coin, man. It's just how it rolls sometimes.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. My nose is like totally running. Those aren't doing anything either.
There might be some relief outside of this room. You gotta get through one more question.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I can't think right now. My teeth hurt. Why did I leave Minnesota?
Fair enough. Let's just ease your suffering, man. Angie, it's been fun. I appreciate
Up
you.
to a point, it was fun, and it was just torture, buddy.
I appreciate you coming out and doing this.
I tried, man. Like I said, I don't do hot stuff very often.
That's right. Before you end up leaving, we'll see you again tomorrow anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're doing the meetup, but we're gonna get a mug shot of you for the Wall of Shame.
Mug shot.
But dude, it's been a pleasure having you, and I appreciate you coming out, and look forward to having you as a guest sometime again.
Yeah.
When I up these sauces up a little bit
Oh,
more.
my God. I'll have to build my tolerance or something. Or coat my tongue with wax, maybe.
So this is Engine Woody, everybody. Reach out to the Alliance on Discord. It's a strong community. If you're looking to just shill your shit, get lost. But if you're looking for people to help support and support you, it's a really nice group. On top of that, you get an opportunity to reach out to him and maybe you can find out a little more about why you should maybe vote for him as a witness.
Yeah, I'm an open book. Ask anybody. I'll answer your questions. I'll talk to you. I'm a nice guy most of the time. Most of the time.
Well, that's it for this episode of Hots or Shots. Thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you next week.
I feel like my teeth are like loose, dude.